called Zinda, Z-I-N-D-A. You can get it at Maxi or IGA, wherever. It's not that expensive. But it's 1-to-1. So what you do is pour 1 cup of the raw couscous into your bowl. And then you're going to add a little bit of salt. If you are salt conscious, don't add any. Then you add 1 cup of boiling water, mix it up, cover it with either a plate or plastic wrap. Just let it sit for 5 minutes. It's ready. Done. Done. That's what I love about it. So that's the actual couscous. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to put a lot in this one personally, because my son doesn't like a lot of the different vegetables in it. He loves vegetables, but in particular in this he doesn't. So I'm going to cater to the young man, and I'm just going to chop up quickly, very finely. Also, I have a little bit of red onion. I'd put some, if it was just for me, I'd put peppers, cucumber, tomato. I love olives, so I would add olives. But I'm going to add, you can add parsley, you can add cilantro, mint, you name it. So I'm just going to add in this little bit of chopped up onion real quick. Add it in there. These are the flexible little, this is the smaller one of our little cutting boards. It comes in a pack of 4, 2 large ones and 2 small ones, which is great because, you know, you can just like fold them up and pour them in. Super easy. So really, I'm not going to do any more chopping for that. I would add cheese to this too. You could use feta, you can use regular cheddar, whatever is your preference. I'm going to add some chickpeas. And these chickpeas I made from dry chickpeas. And I always do that now because it is so much cheaper to do and so easy. It's simply throw a pound of dried chickpeas into your slow cooker, 7 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 4 hours on high, done. And you get a huge bag. And you're not worrying about any of the full of salt content in your chickpeas. It's beautiful. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to do kind of a Mediterranean style. And I'm going to use our new Tuscan chicken burger seasoning because it's not just for chicken burgers. You can make a salad dressing from this. You can add it to regular beef. You can add it to pork, chicken, fish, you name it. So I know it's backward because of my camera, but that's what it looks like. So I'm going to add to this little prep bowl, I'm going to put half and half olive oil and some rice wine vinegar. I prefer rice wine vinegar, just a personal preference, but what I love, as you know, if you've ever had a prep bowl or seen one, they have the measurements on the side, so you've got 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4, and if it's full, it's 1 cup. Plus they come with the little silicone lids, which is perfect. It's 4 to a box. So I'm going to measure out about 1/4 cup olive oil. You can use avocado oil, canola, vegetable, grapeseed, whatever you prefer. That's what's lovely about Epicure. You get to choose. So I'm going to add half of. Now I don't know if I'm going to put the whole 1/2 cup of vinaigrette in there. I'm going to mix it up and see how I like it. I might just keep some of it aside, and I can always drizzle it on a salad or cut up some cucumbers and tomatoes, whatever the case may be. So I am going to put 1 tablespoon of the seasoning. You can also add salt and pepper, you know, to taste. Instead of vinegar, you can use lemon juice. That's very nice too. And I'm just going to give it a little whisk. Just whisk it up. Oh, I may use it all. I love this little mini whisk. How cute is that? Look how cute it is. Okay. Put that right there. I'm going to pour it over. Yeah, I'm going to use the whole thing. Yeah, for sure. So this has kind of a Mediterranean flavor. It's got some sumac, and if you've never had that, it's really interesting flavor. Very tasty. It's got, you know, the garlic and bell peppers, I think. What else does it have? Actually, yeah, I'm going to read you what it says. Garlic, tomato, onion, sumac, red bell pepper, herbs, sea salt, black pepper, and rosemary. It's so yummy. And as I said, it's so delicious. Just in anything. It's our new flavor for this summer, and it's just so tasty. So obviously, I would add some more veggies. I'm going to add probably some celery, some cheese. You don't have to because you've already got some protein in there with the. But you see how beautiful it mixes up. Quinoa, the same thing. Quinoa is super easy to cook in our multi-purpose steamer. Very easy. Just add the water and the quinoa, put it into the microwave. I believe it's 25 minutes later, you've got quinoa. So that's really nice. Add some colorful peppers in there, some tomatoes, maybe some cherry tomatoes. You can get those really cool, different colored tomatoes. You can add olives if you like. So there we have it. There's our couscous salad. Before I go any further, and because I want to show you how cool this is, I have here our blue butterfly tea, which comes in the little sachets. Comes in this box, has 20 in it. Like normal, you know, normal tisane, you know, you have a little string, and add some water. It's made from sweet pea flowers. Just so pretty. Look how pretty. Makes a beautiful blue color. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to let that steep so it can get a little deeper blue. It has a really very light, like grape fruity flavor, very light and refreshing. But I'm gonna show you the magic in a little bit once it's steeped a little bit. So I'm going to set that aside. All right. So now we've done our couscous salad. I'm going to set that over there. To chop, so I'm going to move that. And I just want to show you our new prep pans. These are our quarter sheet pans, sorry. So it's half the size of a regular sheet pan, but they've also come out with the bacon roll, the silicone mat that goes in them. I was so happy because when they first came out, they only had the sheet pan, and we already had the full sheet pan with the full bacon roll. So I thought to myself, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'd really like it if they came out with the bacon roll that fit it. And they did. It's fantastic. Fantastic. And the beauty of these bacon rolls, it's non-stick, washes beautifully. Doesn't matter whether you do a sheet pan full of potatoes and carrots and onions, or the next time you do a cake, one of those jelly cake rolls, or cookies, or whatever. It doesn't matter. Beautiful. Love our sheet pans and bake and roll. Okay, so our tea is steeping beautifully. It's becoming a gorgeous royal blue. So next we're going to do our burger sauce. This is going to be the big burger sauce. And where is my jar? Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, I left it on the counter. Now if you're like me, I love a good burger. I love the burger sauce they have at McDonald's, but I don't love the burger. So, you can make it at home. The big burger sauce seasoning. So I've got a cup of mayo here. I'm going to add, in my prep bowl, I have 2 tablespoons of ketchup and 1 tablespoon of just sweet relish. So I'm going to add that. This is our 3-in-1 spatula. It's new this year too. Smaller spatula. Gets in the nooks and crannies. So that's awesome. So that's that. And what does it say to do? It says 2 tablespoons of the mix. 1 cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons ketchup, 1 tablespoon of relish. Personally, for my taste, I don't want 2 tablespoons of mix. I only want 1. Which is great because then your seasoning goes farther. But you really go, you know, your taste. Try it out. Try it how it is the first time. That's what I always do. So what I always tell my customers, try it first the way it says in the jar and adjust it from there. So I'm gonna do a heaping in there. There we go. I just realized that I wasn't supposed to use this in here. I was supposed to use it in the salsa, but I'll have to wipe it down before I start again. So, and it's simple as that. You mix it up, make it up the day before if you know you're having a barbecue, or make it up on Sunday because you know you're gonna have barbecues or whatnot during the week, and use it on your burgers, use it on your veggie burger, chicken burger. I add it to pasta to make a pasta salad. It's really tasty. And really, like once it's all reconstituted, you know, because it's dehydrated, it looks like burger sauce and tastes delicious. All right. So that's that. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Here is our 4-cup prep bowl. New this year too. Has a nice silicone lid. 4 cups when it's full. Here I have a fresh pineapple that I diced up. You can use fresh, you can use canned. You can use a combination of pineapple and mango, just mango, peaches, whatever you like. But my goodness, this is such a nice different flavor. It's sweet, got the little kick from the pico, you know, the poco picante. So what we're going to do is we're going to add right away. We're going to add 2 tablespoons because I've got 2 cups here. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of my poco picante, which is our our salsa mix, which you also can make, of course, just the tomato, fresh tomato or canned tomato salsa. Super easy. All the info's on the jar. The only difference between this recipe is it says to put 2 tablespoons in 1 cup of diced tomatoes, and I always use the full can, you know, the 796 milliliter can. That's what I do. To 2 tablespoons of the mix and a splash of lime juice. So, and add cilantro if you like that, or some parsley, whatever. So I'm going to put 2, you know, scant, not too full, of the mix. Because I like spicy. It's going to be spicy. If you like it less spicy, put less seasoning. That's all. It's not grapefruits, Natalie. It is grape flavor. And yes, it is. I'm showing you it hot because I wanted the quick color to come out. But you can use just cold water. You can do the cold water brew, and or you can make it hot, let it cool, and that ice. I loved it with ice. Oh my goodness! So you see the color? How pretty! It's like really blue. And what I'm going to do before I continue with our salsa, because I'm switching gears, is I'm going to take my lemon, which is not the prettiest lemon in the world, but they're organic, and I guess that's why. So I'm going to take just a little bit of lemon. And take the seeds out because we don't want that. Okay. And here's the magic. I love this. And this would make a great cocktail. You could make your simple syrup with it and make some pretty cocktails. I don't know if you can see that, but it's changed purple, or fuchsia purple. And it has such a nice flavor with the lemon in it. Oh my gosh, I love it. You see it? Very, very nice. If you like a nice tea for summer, that's my new favorite. Yeah, Tasha, doing your own thing with Epicure? Absolutely. You tailor it to your needs and the likes of your family. That's how it goes. So, in here, along with my pineapple and my poco picante seasoning, I'm going to add about a 3/4 cup of finely chopped up pepper. I wanted to have orange because it just looks pretty, but I ended up with yellow. And that's that. Plus I have about a 1/4 cup of finely minced red onion. So there's that. I love, once you taste this salsa, the first time somebody made it for me, well, they didn't use Epicure seasoning, but I kind of like, you know, I had to epicurize it. The first time I had it, I kind of looked at it and I thought, I don't know about that. You know, fruit salsa. I am addicted now. So I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. Then I'm going to add some lime. It is so yummy. It's nice to let this sit for a bit. I would make it a couple hours before, if you can. Okay, so we have 3 people watching. I'm wondering who it is. Who's the 3rd person? We still got Natalie. We've got Tasha. Who else is here? Say hi. I always love to know who's watching. All right, we're going to take our lime. We're going to cut it in half. We're going to use our citrus press, which has for the lemon and the lime. You're going to put your lime in upside down. All right. Just half. All you need is half. Lots of awkward, eh? There we go. All the juice out of there. Oh, yes. You can add some salt and pepper if you want. I would just maybe add a pinch of salt. That's about all. You see how beautiful? Look. All that juice gone into my salsa. Okay. So I'm going to mix that up, and that's going to be ready later to have a taste. I'm going to try it before we end. Like I said, I like to have it a little more marinated in it, you know. You can add more lime, you can add less. You can add lemon if that's your preference. I just adore the smell and taste of fresh lime. Okay, there we go. Put the lid back on. The trick with the silicone lid is always do a little burp like you do with Tupperware. So there's that. There's our lime. Okay. We're gonna come back with our tea and show you how pretty that is. Okay, so what else have I got here that I want to show you? This is the salmon rub that I used yesterday on my salmon, and like I said, it is delicious. I didn't do like it says here you can do a dry rub or a wet rub. I did just the dry rub, but you can do a wet rub where you do equal parts of oil, lemon juice. And I'm going to tell you what's in it. Organic sugar, which is organic coconut palm sugar, and organic cane sugar. Smoked onion, smoked Spanish paprika, regular paprika, tomato, alder, smoked sea salt, herbs, and black pepper. I love this flavor. And I feel like I haven't made it yet with chicken or pork, but I know because I love the flavor so much, I'm going to love it on that too. So there's that. Here's our better than bacon. Now, if you haven't tried the better than bacon, what are you waiting for? Because it is yummy. What I've done, and what you can do with any of the larger, chunkier seasonings, is I put a grinder on it. Because we sell these separate. You can buy these for $10, just the grinder. So if you have a favorite seasoning that you're like, geez, I wish I could just like sprinkle it on like finer, like pepper, because I love the flavor so much, grab yourself one of these, take off the regular lid, pop it on. It works on the small jars. It works on the tall jars. It's awesome. So that's what I do with this, because when I'm putting it on, let's say Caesar salad, I'm going to just, because it's chunky, right? It's like meant to be bacon bits. So this is what it looks like. See? But if I'm putting it on pizza and I want that really pop of bacony flavor on top, I'm going to grind it. And as with all our grinders, you can adjust it. You just turn the little knob inside and that adjusts it to fine or coarse. So there's that. Okay, and you, like I said, you can do that with anything. And recently, because of COVID and all the like crazy production we've been doing, Epicure is like grown exponentially in their sales. It's amazing. It's amazing and hard at the same time, but I look at it this way. I look at it as a positive thing because people love the Epicure because it's healthy and they know what they're getting and they can order online, have no contact delivery. It's fantastic. Yeah, so better than bacon. So what I also do, my point I was getting to was that they've run out of herb garlic sea salt, and that's one of my favorites. So what I did was I took some of our minced onion, and I had a Himalayan pink sea salt, so I mixed them together, put them in one of my grinders. La voila for the time being, until I get my herb garlic sea salt back. I think that's it for the cooking portion. How long have I been talking here? Let me see. And I can't tell. Can somebody tell me how long I've been on? Maybe 20 minutes or a little bit more. Okay. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up. That's the cooking portion. I just want to really thank Tasha for hosting. It's been fun. With every order, her host rewards goes higher. So, place that order if you're planning to. Secondly, the deadline to order is 9 p.m. tonight. After all the orders are in, I promised that there would be a little special draw for everybody that placed an order. So I'll do that right after the deadline. Also, I have a VIP group. Tasha's part of it, and I think Natalie is too. If anybody is interested in becoming part of it, you can either add me on Facebook as a friend, or you can ask Tasha to add you. She can add you, or Natalie if you know her. And that's it. So I really want to thank everybody. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always happy to answer anything you want to ask. And when you get your products, I want you to enjoy them. And if you have any questions or you want to know, like, what else could I do with this besides what it says on the jar, I'm always available to give you some ideas. All right, so thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video, and stay safe out there. Thank you.